Hello folks, me again. Not forgotten about this. Just don't post up weekly anymore because it was boring, so I'm leaving big chunks. Hopefully you can see the difference because it's all going well. We're 6 months into it now, believe it or not, and it feels like only yesterday I was making the first video. What are we? We're 5 stone 9 pound down in 32 weeks. Oh, so it's over 6 months. 26. Oh, 7 months. Yeah, but anyway, we're 5 stone 9 down. Aiming to be at target. Well, not that I even know where target is, but I'd sort of set my mind on 17 stone, so that's going to be my first target. And I get there and see how it all feels when I get there. If the weight keeps coming off, so be it. But that's what I'm aiming for. So I'm going on holidays in June. So I'm hoping to be at 17 stone by June, and I should be easily the way it's going, unless something goes drastically wrong. As you all know, I joined Slimming World. A lovely consultant, Bethan's been my guiding light through this, along with my wife. My wife's been absolutely fantastic. She gives me the praise and confidence to keep going. Not confidence, what's it called? Oh, Christ almighty, I can't think of the word now. Praise and a reason to keep doing it, and just to see her face lighting up with pride, more or less with every pound I lose. I know how proud she is. I mean, it just spurs me on to do better all the time. So yeah, and Bethan, my consultant, as I mentioned, she's a lovely woman. She's brilliant. All the girls in the class, they're absolutely fantastic. I might have mentioned it in a previous video, but I'm the only man who stays for class. How that's come about, well, when I joined up in the beginning with my daughter, if you've watched the first video, you'll know I signed up with my daughter. Initially I thought I was signing up to help her, but kind of thinking it was the other way around, and kind of thinking it was her who joined to help me. But there we are, whatever, we're both doing well. She's lost a couple of stone as well. My middle daughter, she's 3 stone down, right Slimming World family. Yeah, I walked through Bethan's doors June the 29th, I think it was, last year. I had no intention, I didn't think for a minute I'd be staying for classes. Oh, that's a woman's world, it's nothing to do with me. I'll just go pay my money away, grab my hi-fi bars and skedaddle. I stayed for one class with the daughter before she went back to university. I thought, oh, it's quite handy. So I picked up a couple of tips cooking wise, and heard other people's stories of their journey and how they got through day to day, and that. This is quite interesting. And the rest is history. I stay just about every week, and unless I've got something on, I make a point to stay. It's a highlight of my week. I don't know if that means I've got a crap life or what, but no, I genuinely enjoy it. All the girls are fantastic. Mother me a bit, some of them, which I quite like. Nice to have a chat with them all. It's a good class if you're from my area. Get your butt into the Ponte Dolice class and see Bethan. And the girls there, they're brilliant. Yeah, so food-wise, I pretty much stick to the Slimming World plan. With the odd blip here and there along the way. My stats are quite, well, not incredible. Well, to me they're incredible. I never thought it'd turn out this way. In 32 weeks, I've had 31 weeks of weight loss and 1 week of maintain. I've never actually put an ounce on since I've started the Slimming World plan. To me that seems incredible. I never thought it would work like that. I thought I'd lose a couple, gain a couple, sort of meander my way through it. But it's happening much quicker than I thought it would. So, yeah, what else am I going to say? Exercise and stuff is, I've tried running, and because I started off with walking, as you all know. Well, those who watched the first video know. Started off walking, struggled at 24.5 stone. It was hard work, lots of blisters, lots of muscle pulls, and that was just on like 2 or 3 mile walks. Now we're blasting out 10 miles on a Sunday morning, mainly Sunday, 'cause that's a day I have a guaranteed a long walk unless it's pissing down. But the rest of the weekend is 4, 5s and 6s, which is still, well, if you'd have told me 6 months ago I'd be walking about that much, I'd have told you you're off your trolley. Yeah, we tried a bit of running, but I don't know if I'm too old for it or still too heavy for it, but I get lots of aches and niggles, so I'm just going to keep to the walking. It's working anyway, you know, the weight's still coming off. I'm getting healthier by the day. My blood pressure's gone from sky high back to just about in the green, which, well, I can't wait to see my doctor because he's not seen me since I was full 24 and a half stone, or maybe plus. It was 24 and a half when I walked through the doors of Slimming World. I know I've been heavier. Yeah, my doc's not seen me since then, so he's going to have a bit of a shock when I walk through the door next. Yeah, as I say, just dropped in, let you know how it's going. If you're in any doubt about joining Slimming World, it works. And I know everybody's saying, if I can do it, you can. But seriously, I'm a junk food addict. Well, the amount of crap I used to eat was incredible. And Slimming World means you can still eat. You don't have to starve yourself. You just eat the right thing, cook it the right way. And don't think, oh, I've got to live off broccoli and bloody lettuce. It's bollocks, you haven't. The stuff, the meals I make, well, yeah, the meals I make blown my mind because I couldn't cook for shit before I started this. Yeah, some right tasty stuff. I find it no hardship at all eating the Slimming World meals. And even if, like me, you're a bit of a crap cook, go to Slimming World. They've got Slimming World, shut up, you fool. Go to Iceland, they've got a Slimming World range there of free meals which are free on the plan. They're not all great, I'm not going to lie, some of them are a bit ropey, but some of them are fantastic. They released a lasagna. If you read on Facebook, people say, oh, it's watery, it's runny. It's not, they're not cooking it right. If you do exactly what it says on the instructions, it is beautiful. And use a bit of your healthy extra, your choice of it. Put a little bit of cheese on it just to fluff it up a bit. Well, I do, you don't have to. I suppose it tastes fine without it, but I like that little bit of cheese on top. Have one of them, some crispy kale. I'm a bugger for corn on the cob, I love that, so I usually end up having that with it. Absolutely beautiful. The chicken sag, that's probably my favourite. That's, if you like your curries, that is absolutely gorgeous. They do a lot. I mean, they do sauces and soups, and I'd say it's pricey, but it's not really, like, you know, they have offers and stuff on, and it's not that bad. Just go and try them. And the recipes are all printed on the pack, so if you're like dabbling in the kitchen, they give you some good free recipes which are free on the plan, which you can have a crack at. I haven't tried them yet. I tend to keep some in the freezer. You know those days where you just can't be asked, and go, oh, I don't feel like making them. Just slam one of them in the oven or in the micro, some of them. Bish bosh bash, Bob's your uncle. My sweet tooth, I've still got a sweet tooth, but Hi-Fi bars, which you can buy at Slimming World, they seem to be keeping that sorted. You know what I mean? The odd bit of chocolate, but I mean the odd bit. Well, I thought that would have been my real struggle, but nah. I've pretty much every night, before I go to bed, I have a cup of tea and 2 Hi-Fi bars, and that's my sweet tooth dealt with, not a problem. And if, you know, it's like on a diet, sometimes you just want something dry. You get sick of eating moist stuff. Well, I do anyway, perhaps it's just me. But bag of quavers, 3.5 cents, sorted, no problem. I don't really count my sins, because I think I'm right in thinking I get 20 sins at my size. And I don't think I'm coming anywhere near them, so I don't live off the sins number. Basically, if I fancy something, I have it. If I don't fancy it, I don't have it. So I think I'm doing all right anyway. So still losing weight, so it must be pretty much on cue. When it all slows down or grinds to a halt, I'll have to sharpen up then and keep an eye on everything properly. But until then, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I could talk about it all day because I love talking about it. But I won't, because you'll have been bored by now, and probably most of you have switched it off. But if you haven't, thanks for having a listen. Share it, subscribe it, do what you want with it. Yeah, if you think of joining the Slimming World, do it. Be the best thing you've ever done. Wish I'd done it 20 years ago. So, enjoy the next couple of months, and I'll see you then. Hopefully I'll be like a matchstick man by then. Ciao, ciao.